This is a continuation from the discussion we had last time about negative people or negative family members in our life. And I want to give you examples. For example, imagine someone is being very abusive or negative or just sinking your energy type of person in your family, in your life, in your surroundings, in your immediate surroundings, at work maybe. And you are having to bite your lip, and you're biting your lip continuously, but you're feeling victimized, you're feeling resentful of the person, you're feeling upset at the person, you are resenting the situation. So basically you're wasting a perfectly good situation in which you can grow spiritually, and there is no lessons learned from this situation. So what if this person is preparing you to be able to contain yourself and still be positive in the face of adversity? So later down the line, when you face a bigger situation with more repression, not that we're preparing for that, but maybe that's gonna be part of your lessons or part of your journey. Or later down the line, there is a situation in which you're required to have a lot of patience with a child of yours, or a parent, or something that requires you to be very patient, and you already have been trained and prepared. This goes in line with we never know the bigger picture. For example, if you learn to bite your lip in a smaller situation and later down the line you bite your lip in a situation that saves your life, for example, or reroutes you on towards your purpose, where you are at a cornerstone and you have to choose a path, and you're prepared, and something comes your way, and instead of you getting into an argument, you are the calm within the storm. There is no pure good or evil when we live in a dual world. Outside of our dualism dimension, there is unity, but we live in a dualistic place where we don't understand good and evil up until we are out of this dimension, we're out of this place. So sometimes good is bad and sometimes bad is good because we don't know the outcome. Sometimes something that is repressing us is actually saving our life. Maybe if we weren't repressed in this situation, we would be doing something very harmful to ourselves or to others. We have to understand that not everything that we see on the surface is what it appears to be. And there is bigger truths. And outside of this dualism dimension, we understand things in their profound meaning. We can see the truth of things. So in the situation where you're resentful and victimized, you're not utilizing your opportunity, and you are not learning the lessons. There's no blessing in a situation in which you feel victimized. If you own the situation in your life as something that you have created, and if you have gratitude for that person, you're far more likely to transform this opportunity, to transform the situation and to gain something from this opportunity. So there is never ever any benefit to feeling victimized. There is nothing you can gain out of feeling victimized in a situation, unless there's something that this feeling is gonna make you do, take action, change something. But if you're just feeling victimized and resentful, you're not gaining the benefits of the potential benefits of the situation. If this is not something you can step out of, if this is not something you can avoid. When you can avoid a situation, then of course you're gonna set boundaries and move physically away from a situation, but we're talking when you're too young to move out, or when you can't avoid a certain situation for a particular reason, which happens a lot in life. Then we have to understand that what within you have created this. And sometimes you don't have to know the answer to that, you just have to know that you are the creator, and you have to gain that power back. Instead of feeling victimized, you have to feel gratitude in order to transform it. It is not easy. It is easy to talk about and to say. It is not necessarily easy, especially sometimes when it's our big lesson in life, then it's hard because it's our big lesson. It's something we haven't mastered before in previous situations, existences, etc. So it is not necessarily easy, but it is important. And that is part of a bigger discussion about gratitude and ownership of one's path, rather than thinking that you're just a puppet and life is swishing you back and forth, and the waters of life are just swishing you around, and you have no choice. The choice is always within you to stay connected and to have gratitude in most all situations. And that small challenge of this person is preparing you for bigger situations in life. And us gaining our power back is the first step in shifting life, in transforming life, and creating a better life where we are not necessarily growing through challenges, but we begin to grow through gifts and talents. It doesn't always have to be suffering. Sometimes when we have transformed from the suffering, from the transformative fire of suffering, then we begin to serve through gifts and talents. And that doesn't mean that it will forever be gifts and talents and no suffering again. It's just that we are starting to tap into our purpose. Namaste.